here, how you doing today? I have to be quiet because of how late it is. Actually it's my granddad's birthday today, and as I promised, I said I would do a video on chills. Sadly he didn't upload on Saturday, that's why I never did the video, but he's just recently uploaded a video literally 15 minutes ago, and as you guys know, I love to react to it, so let's react to it.
What the
Try to put yourself in these situations and ask a simple question. Do you make it out alive, or do you succumb to the uncertainty of your own racing heart? Number 13. A race car driver finds himself in one of the worst predicaments possible when the steering wheel breaks off in his hands shortly after kicking it into high gear by itself. Judging by his right leg, it doesn't look like he hit the gas at all. The only thing left to do to keep from flying into the wall is pull the emergency brake, which he grabs immediately after fumbling a moment more with the now non-existent controls. The faraway look in his eyes at the end of it all says everything. He knows exactly how much danger he was in, and that he's lucky to still be alive. Number 12. It's 10 at night when a sphere of light travels across the living room of a YouTuber named Play With Me. Moments later, this spectral figure emerges from the same area where the light last went off to. Its see-through body is especially visible against the dark hardwood floor. As it crosses the room and walks straight through the door without opening it, there's no doubt that this is the sphere of a person. But is this editing or a real ghost is the real question. Number 11. This YouTube video posted by a user named Relly Kane doesn't have a source, but he claims it happened somewhere in Vermont. The creature looks a lot like the Rake, except there appears to be two long and possibly razor-sharp arms jutting ahead to support its weight as it moves. The legs look very small and unnatural at 14 seconds in, and at 42 seconds, you can see its arms are way too long to be a human. However, at the 55-second mark, it looks like it could possibly be someone in a costume, leaning on two walking sticks. So what do you make of this? Number 10. A man finds himself trapped on the 30th floor of the Shinjuku Center building in Tokyo after the entire city was rocked by a 9.1 quake. Now nowhere is safe and there is nothing left to do except to record as doors and cabinets swing open uncontrollably and the entire building shakes.
Oh! 危ねえ。マジで危ねえ。
Everything grows eerily silent, and then this voice cuts through the speakers. There is a lot of frantic chatter in the background, so I think it was a live broadcast, not a recording. Try and translate if you can, because if you were there, your life may have very well have depended on following these instructions. この建物は地震に対して安全な設計になっております。After a while, the speakers turn off, and the guest hopelessly watches as the buildings sway like trees. It's kind of hard to see what I'm talking about, because the building he's in is shaking too. This second video, taken near the top floor of the Shinjuku Center building, shows how bad the shaking really was. The buildings look like they are going to topple at any moment, but they are actually designed to be incredibly flexible and can withstand intense vibrations. Keep in mind that these are just the smaller aftershocks, and not the actual quake itself, which was, believe it or not, much worse. Number 9. There's been a widespread rumor that this popular YouTube video is real, but The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Network is actually a web series. In this episode, they see a girl standing in the hallway.
One elite team, 3 kids.
Until we can get you back to your parents, I'm legally bound to take care of you.
72 hours.
It's only a few days.
Oh, what's his name? Flipping John Cena.
What's the worst that could happen? Wait, no!
He's actually got hair now. He's not bald.
And quickly chase her down the steps. When they get to the bottom, the only thing they find is a concerned adult who saw no one pass through. It's very convincing when you see it the first time, and everyone's acting skills are superb. But when you play it frame by frame, you will see the camera jump to the right side at the 17-second mark. This is called a jump cut, and it's where they stopped recording, waited for the girl to go off camera, and started recording again to make it seem like she had disappeared. Nevertheless, without frame-by-frame analysis, this video looks completely real and certainly is horrifying. Number 8. A YouTuber named Angelo Black gathers some friends and together they head to a local tunnel that's rumored to get more terrifying and dangerous the farther down you go. They begin their journey with the goal of going deeper than anyone has dared to before. Laughing and joking at first, but soon growing more serious as they huddle close, banding together against a gnawing claustrophobic dread that nobody wants to be the first to acknowledge. Eventually, they find a lonely portion of pipe that is next to no graffiti and bravely keep going. After traveling a great distance, they're now staring down an even narrower passageway that feels wrong enough to make all of them stop. One of them asks who's there, and this wild growl comes from the darkness within.
Who's there?
Before they even have time to react, the camera person thinks a face is looking at them, which I don't see, but I do hear this faint moan shortly afterwards. It's definitely coming from up ahead.
Wait.
The moan soon changes into the same growl again, even louder this time, that I think might actually be a rusty old drain pipe letting loose. Still, I wouldn't take any chances by sticking around, especially not after I heard this. Their phone mysteriously stops recording at this point, and they get out of there fast. But whether it stopped recording because of a low battery or because of paranormal interference has never been verified. Number 7. This video, titled Proof They Do Exist, Ghost Swinging on Lights, was taken at a body repair shop at an undisclosed location. There are only 2 fans, both off. One is even pointed at the ground, yet this light is going crazy. It's even weirder when you see that both the next light over and the one furthest away are hanging still as can be. Here's another video of the shop taken on a different day. Watch for anything weird and tell me what you find, because I see nothing to cause this. There are no vents in the ceiling. So what could this be? Number 6. A man is enjoying the park in Salford, England, when this unsightly tree gives him pause. Everything looks completely normal from this angle, but then when you get just a bit closer, a grinning symmetrical face appears. This tree does face playground equipment, which provides somewhat of an explanation as to how this all started. I'm guessing some kids must have stripped some loose bark off out of curiosity, which is natural enough, but this gruesome one-eyed expression that settled in its place is anything but. Number 5. It's 6 in the morning, and a YouTuber named Sheezy is about to go home after a long shift at the hospital. All he needs to do is return this 1-ton x-ray machine and then clock out. Unfortunately for him, the elevator gets stuck on the 5th floor and suddenly drops to the 1st floor without warning.
1 elite team. 3 kids.
Until we can get you back to your parents, I'm legally
That's it. John Cena's actually got a bit of hair now.
bound to take care of you.
7.
It happens so fast that the floor numbers don't even register until the very end, but it's not over yet. The elevator rushes from the ground floor to the 5th floor, ready to drop again. And if that x-ray machine slides back and pins him against the wall, it wouldn't matter if he's at a hospital or not, because it's going to flatten him in seconds. This time, he hits the emergency stop before he can drop again. After a minute and a half, engineers rush to get him out of there. Number 4. A 4-circuit CCTV system in Japan shows a woman waiting to get an elevator, but what we're looking at is the woman in the upper right monitor who is about to do the impossible. Did you see it? If not, I'll show you again. This does appear to be at least somewhat edited, especially when you pause halfway through and get that green screen look, but maybe it's just a glitch with the video file, and I need to accept the possibility that it could actually be real. Number 3. If this video doesn't get your heart racing, it certainly did for this guy. His name is Daniel Stanley, and he gets so pumped up that he can make his heart do this. Watch this and tell me if you know what medical condition this is called. I couldn't find much information on this person, aside from the name and his reputation for being able to make his heart race so hard, it nearly pops out of his chest. So please fill me in about his life if you happen to know more. Number 2.
Oh my god, I hope that's fake. I hope that heart one was fake. How? It's doing that like a flipping cartoon. Oh my god. I hope he didn't die or anything. Yo. I feel bad for him. I really do. Because I've got a heart condition, but my heart certainly can't do that. Jesus Christ.
A YouTuber named Dscapes is on vacation in Costa Rica when a tour guide summons crocodiles with vibrations by slapping the water. He raises a piece of meat high above the gigantic croc's head and accidentally sinks up to his waist in a mud hole. Thinking fast, the tour distracts its snapping jaws with the meat while scrambling to get up. At 1 minute and 32 seconds, however, the animal misses and its jaws nearly land on his foot instead. The crowd gasps and needs to be reminded to calm down so as not to attract the rest. Luckily, there were no crocs hiding in the mud, and everyone gets away safe. Before we get to number 1, my name is Instagram out.
Bloody
I recently
hell.
was inside then Thursday and lights have been sighted. Number 1. For years now, strange, unidentifiable lights have been sighted over the Hawaiian city of Oahu, gradually changing appearances each time, but always making the heart race of whoever lays eyes upon it. This white squiggly shape is what they look like in 2014. It almost looks like it could be flares here, but I'm not so sure.
2014?
One of the clearest and most popular videos comes from Mash Hate, who observed the Oahu lights as oversized orange orbs that seemingly replicate and grow in the sky from nothing. Soon they faded back into obscurity as silently as they came. The most recent sighting was taken in November of 2019, and this time the lights are much smaller and fly.
That was about 2-3 weeks ago. November 2019? My birthday is in November 16th. Right. And that was like 2-3 weeks ago. When did I get this computer? It should say on the live stream. Hold on a minute. I can tell which one it is straight away, so it won't let me go any further down. Okay, I got the computer 3 weeks ago. I swear, if this happened on my birthday, that would be extremely shocking.
Fly straight up. As you can see from these 3 videos, the only thing these UFOs have in common is their location. They look remarkably different each time and have never been explained. I hope you're ready to spend some time in the
What? I still feel really bad for that guy with the heart. That actually made me feel sick a little. I couldn't watch it. Oh my god. I need to go and have the toilet. I'm desperate. I'm gonna sneeze, I tell you now. 1:22 in the morning. My mum's next door. Right. I need to end the stream here. Right. That's mad. The guy with the heart, boom, 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 boom. He looked like a flipping cartoon. Right. Yeah. Why do I look so white on the camera? What the hell? Right, I need to end the stream here. Let's see if you guys got grossed out. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys see how it goes. See, yeah, look how white they look. Don't know if that's the trick of light or whatever, but thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Like, comment and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you guys get notified on when I upload or live stream. I can never say it properly. What the hell's wrong with me? And yeah. Hold on, what the hell? Why do I look darker now on the camera? If I do that and then now I look white again, what the hell? If I get close and then back up. That's strange. Who cares, as long as everything's working. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye.